Hey guys, wanted to kind of do a breakdown for everyone of all this Herbalife stuff that I keep talking about because the product has been just awesome for me. It's absolutely amazing. I have, in the last 7 weeks, I have lost about 10 pounds and I have also lost 6.5 inches all over. So around my arms, around my waist, my mid-waist, my lower waist, which is a big problem area for me since I've had a baby, and my thighs, which is also one of my huge problem areas. And if you think I don't have cellulite, fat, think again, because it happens, it comes back, clothes just don't fit the same. So that was my goal. I wanted to lose about 5 pounds from those areas, and I work out all the time, I run all the time, so I was kind of wondering why things weren't progressing, why I wasn't losing the weight. Anyway, I finally I'd heard about Herbalife, and I had been kind of asked to come in, try the product, maybe sign up to sell it, that sort of thing, and I was very sketched out about it. I did not want to get involved with a pyramid program. I eventually broke down and just went, I'm going to get it. So I personally noticed a change from the first day I started taking the original multivitamin and the other ones that go along with it, the cellulose vitamin and the cell activator vitamin. I noticed a huge difference. Day one, I used to get headaches, and every day I carried Excedrin in my purse, and it was Excedrin or ibuprofen. Headaches, allergies, dizziness. I was having a huge problem with dizzy spells, and day one, no more headaches, no more dizziness. I was seriously impressed by this stuff. Obviously, I wanted to see what else was out there, so I started with Healthy Meal. This comes in a few different flavors. I mixed this with my protein. It was calculated that my protein intake should have been 123 grams of protein every day, considering how much I worked out. I think that my coach thought I worked out a lot more than I actually do, so I kind of minimized. I've dropped down a little bit in my protein intake to about 100 grams a day, so it's not as much as I was told, but still more than I was getting before. I was getting about 15 grams of protein a day, probably before, not knowing that I needed much more. I mix the Healthy Meal with the protein shake, protein drink mix. This also comes in a variety of flavors. You want to probably find something that mixes well together, because you're usually going to use those two together. I start my day off with one of those, or I'll start my day off with oatmeal, and then have one of these for a snack. So on top of that, I take vitamins. One of these little sections 3 times a day. They're labeled breakfast, lunch, and dinner for me. At first I was like, this is a lot of pills to be taking. Well, they're tablets, they're vitamin tablets, and they each serve a purpose, and when you take them together, they actually work really well for your benefit. So, and I noticed, it's not so abnormal to take that many supplements, especially when you're not getting that nutrients from your food. So they call this fast food for smart people, which I think is an awesome way to put it, considering it is basically all the nutrients you could get from your fruits and vegetables, if and all the other foods that you need in order to get what you would get in this daily multivitamin. Also, the cellulose, this stuff works as a cellulite breaker downer. I don't know, it just breaks down all the toxins that build up and create the cellulite in your body, turns it into water, flushes it out. The stuff goes away. It's literally in the last 2 weeks been melting off of my body. I didn't expect it to, and it took a while for it to probably process and for my body to get used to it and recognize what it needed to do. But in the last 2 weeks, I've seen so many changes, which is why I'm adamant about making this video and sending it to everyone I know. The cell activator, this basically causes your cells to open up and absorb the nutrients that you need to absorb. A lot of multivitamins you take and you don't realize that you need to take a lot of other things with it in order for your body and your cells to absorb it, to use it. A lot of it just flushes through your system and you don't even think that, oh, I need to take more calcium, or I need to take something else with it to get it to work. So the cell activator does that for you. So that's what I started with, my core products. I also added, I was told I should get the beverage mix, and this is a low-calorie snack drink. It's 70 calories, and you get 15 grams of protein per serving. I was taking 2 servings of this twice a day, so I was taking a lot of protein. Because I was taking so much protein, I wasn't really eating a lot of food in the beginning, and I was full, so it was kind of like I didn't really need much else, and it didn't actually help me at all. After a few weeks, I started noticing that I had gained about 5 pounds, and I was like, wait, I wanted to lose the 5. So talked to my coach, and she's like, you are not eating enough. You need to eat more. And the day, like after I started eating more consistently throughout the day, I set up a 1,200 calorie meal plan, including my shakes. So my shakes count as towards those calories. And then I can get my other calories from basically anything else I want to, as long as I keep it under 1,200. I'm going to consistently lose, and with the protein, I'm going to build those muscles instead of gain weight and not knowing where it's going or where it's, you know, gonna grow. So in the last, I want to say 5 days, I have lost 5 or 6 days, I have lost 10 pounds of fat and put on muscle. You can see my shoulders, they're a little more defined. I've been running and working out just like I normally do, but now I'm actually seeing a difference. So I'm just becoming a firm believer in these products. Also on top of it, they have, for the caffeine addict, people that need to speed up their metabolism, the herbal tea. You can just drink this all day long, and it gives you a little caffeine boost, but it also helps speed up your metabolism. Just gives you a little bit of energy. That comes in different flavors. They have an NRG flavor that I don't normally use, but I hear it's the best one out of all of them. It's got the guarana, I can't ever really say it, the natural raw guarana. So it's half the caffeine added to it, but it's the natural energy that you need. It also helps with mental alertness. So if you have ADD or ADHD, that stuff is supposed to help. Total Control is for people that maybe can't get their workout in. This is definitely a boosted caffeine. I love this stuff. I ordered it a couple days after I started my program, and so I was taking those 4 vitamins originally. Added this one. Love it. It helps me personally go through my day. The Snack Defense. This is for when you're out and about or hanging out at home and you don't want to eat like a bunch of food. You've snacked already, or you're craving sweets or sugar or pastries or anything like that. You can use the Snack Defense, and it balances out your blood sugar levels. I've also heard that it works as a hangover cure. So at the end of the night, you take this with a glass of water after you've been out drinking, dancing, whatever. It's supposed to help balance out all your blood sugar levels. In the morning, you wake up feeling amazing. That's what I hear. I don't know. Aminogen. This breaks down all of the proteins into smaller proteins and gives you the amino acids that you need in order to create those long, lean muscles that everybody loves. This is also an enhancer, and I love it and use it. You take it with any like meaty meal you might eat. So if you're having chicken or steak or anything, take that with it, and it helps break it down a lot easier than like the shakes and stuff. You don't have to take it with that because it's already broken down. It'll easily go through your system and be absorbed easily, but the Immunogen helps with the other meals that you want to add in. This is my favorite product, the Thermobond. This is for me, if I'm over my calories. You pop 2 of these before you have your meal, your cheater meal, your In-N-Out burger like I had last night. 2 of these beforehand. Your body will only absorb 30% of what you eat, and it'll flush through the rest. So 70% of the things you don't need, the pasta, the whatever, you know, you shouldn't be eating, but you're out with your friends or you're out with family and you guys are all going out to eat and you gotta order something, and so take this beforehand. It really helps. Other than that, they have a lot of other products. I would recommend starting with one of the programs, the Quick Start programs. The Ultimate, which is like the most products. So you get like the drink mix, not the protein drink mix, the healthy meal mix, with most of these vitamins, aside from the, I don't know, Total Control comes with it. I think it comes actually with all of these. Yeah, it does. You just don't get the protein drink mix or the beverage mix with it. So you get all those products, all those vitamins. It's 2 meal replacements. You're getting that for, I think it's $2.18 is the price. And so it's not bad when you're thinking of all the meals that you'll be replacing throughout the day. Also, you can go to results44.com, and it kind of breaks down the pricing of each starter program, like how much you would spend on a meal that day, and then how much this product breaks down to, what you get as a 30-day supply. So $218 for 2 meals a day for 30 days is not really bad when you break it down that way. Anyway, there's other starter programs that are out there if you just want to start with just the meal. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you don't want to do some of the caffeinated products, and it'll say directly on the bottle if you're supposed to take it or not. But otherwise, it has been recommended to pregnant women too to use the healthy meal along with the multivitamin. A lot of women have actually replaced their prenatal vitamins with the multivitamin from Herbalife. So it works well for pregnant and nursing women. Any other questions? There's a lot of specifically like geared products here. There's Herbalife 24 that just came out, and that's for people that are really trying to build muscle. I don't know personally much about it because I don't take it. My husband just started taking it, so we'll see how the results turn out in a few months. So anyway, give me a call or send me a message, shoot me a text if you want to get together, talk more about the products, maybe sit down and figure out a program that works for you. I hope this video helps you understand better what I'm doing with my personal program, since you guys have been asking. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a good day.